NBA Finals, what's up? What's up? We here, man. We here for the countdown plus the reaction as the game winds down. Ross and Risky, we in the building. What up, Ross?
What's going on, man?
We in here, man. Game one coming live from OKC. Fourth quarter, 3:07. Oklahoma City leads 106-98. Still anybody's game. 8-point game. 3 minutes left. Pacers obviously got to get some stops here, but this can go either way. It looked like it was going to be a blowout here. 15-point lead the Thunder had in the fourth quarter, and the Pacers got themselves back into it.
Yeah, Pacers they definitely grinding it out. They definitely they look like physicality wise, they definitely showed up. Now, offensively, I think Siakam kind of carried the load and kept them in the game.
He just missed two big free throws too. Siakam did.
Right. Then you had OB off the bench. That second unit really played good. Nemhard's been playing. But Indiana scrapping. I mean, like I said, I feel like this series just in general is kind of OKC's to lose. Just like this game. If they let them come back, it'd be
more. If you look at the game, though, like in its totality, let's say Indiana loses this game. They're down 8 right now, 3:06 to go. Let's say they lose this game. Well, they just scored. But anyway, I'm looking at it right now. They're gonna feel like, you know what, man? You know, we right there. Nobody played great. Pascal Siakam right now has 17 points. Turner with 15 points. Halliburton 12 points on 5 for 12 shooting. Obi Toppin is the leading scorer right now off the bench with 17. He continues to play well this postseason. Yeah, so you're going to come away from this game saying, hold on. At the end of the game, it was, 6, 7, 8-point game. Nobody from, our two best players, nobody was really having a great game. 99-106 right now, 2:52 left. And if you're telling me in the fourth quarter we're still close, then we did some stuff right then. And if you look on the other end, SGA got his 34. Lou Dort hit a bunch of threes to start the game or throughout the game.
But if you really look outside of SGA, everybody else, this would be, I think Williams struggled 17 points on 17 shots.
Yeah, Holmgren
and Wallace both shot the ball pretty bad. Caruso gave you 11. That was about the next best contributor, So I think with Indiana, you might have found some. We just let Shea go and get his and try to,
Smith just made a big
take away the others. Let Shea
108, 102. He just made a big three, deep three.
Who?
Neesmith, deep three.
We know about him. But yeah, so if you look at it, I think both game plans are kind of similar because with Indiana, it's clear, like we all thought, they throw somebody on Halliburton and make it tough for him. And then
Jalen Williams just missed a three. Oh, we got a ball game, folks. 1:59 left. Nembhard just made a three. 105, 108.
And we've seen what them boys do.
Backsides is getting tight in OKC right now, Ross.
Now, if you think about it, I said it was up to Jalen Williams, though. If Jalen Williams and Chet come and just lay a dud in this series and really don't help Shea, they can't lose. They need them to big time. Like, I think OKC has the better others.
Big bucket by SGA.
And I'm a little behind. That one that Nembhard hit was nasty.
They needed that bucket by SGA, though. 110, 105. OKC's up 5. They having to pull this thing out. Foul on Caruso. Nimhard going to the line. Nimhard comes in. He's gonna get him. We ain't look up his contract. He's gonna get some money because he
can
comes.
get some bread.
I wonder how he wants to play though. I wonder if he wants to be a starter somewhere or if he wants to settle into that 6-man role.
Yeah, I think him and Obi on that team. Those two guys. Neesmith also, because Neesmith, I remember he was on Boston. He couldn't even see the court.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for both teams, even for OKC, the Wallace kid, he shot the best
both
today.
Free throws. 3-point game, 110, 107, 122 remaining. Again, if you're Indiana, this is all you want. It's the end of the game on the road. You got a shot. You in the game. 3-point game. You get a stop, and you're good. You don't got to shoot a 3 if you get a stop. Big block by Pascal Siakam on SGA. 103 left. 3-point game. You don't have to have a 3 right here. Layup by Siakam. It's a 1-point game, Ross. 48 seconds, Lord. Here we go. Here we go. I just told a buddy of mine, I said, yo, can Indiana go in there? And I still think Indiana's going to lose, but can they go in there and pull Allen Iverson versus the Lakers in that game 1 of the finals?
Nah, because that was just Iverson just going for 40. I think with this by commit, this is why Indiana's so scary though, just because.
Oh, Jalen Williams just missed a little bunny. What happened? Hold on. Did they turn it over? Did Siakam not get the rebound? I think it's going back. 22 seconds left. Is he going back to OKC? Got a foul if it is.
I'm a little behind.
Got a foul. Yeah, he got the rebound but went out of bounds. One-point game. So now you got a foul.
Yeah, he was falling out of bounds. Yeah. He was falling out of bounds.
You got a foul now. So you're going to, SGA's going to go get the ball. I always tell guys, I know it's 22 seconds left and the time is the most important thing. But in these situations, though, Ross, you can try to get a trap and a tie-up. Like, it doesn't have to. I feel like sometimes guys just go to – it's a one-point game. So if you can get a hand in there and try to tie the ball up, I would try that versus just going and just trying to just straight hack right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 22 seconds. It's not a ton of time. But if we get him in the right, if we can get SGA in a bad spot for him, and he got to kind of try to hug the ball, we can kind of get some hands and let's get a jump ball.
Yeah.
And this ain't college or high school. We don't go to the arrow, right? We literally go jump it up.
Yeah, I don't like to immediately foul until you get into that. Or if it's somebody where you get the ball in the right person's hands who you want to foul. But yeah, to just go and play that game with Shea, you ain't doing nothing but,
Yeah. But backsides are tight though right now in OKC. Mm-hmm. They had this thing under control, and now it's a 1-point game. And you got to make some free throws plus play some defense. And this is the kind of game that we saw the Pacers pull out in game 1 versus the Knicks. Very similar
for sure
to that Knicks series.
This is kind of where Halliburton thrives when the game like this, he'll hit a big 3 and we'll forget about that 12 points he had all game.
He's right now 2 for 7 from 3, 12 points. He does have 10 assists. 3 turnovers for Halliburton.
Also, Indiana's challenging.
I'm sorry, he has 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Oh, they're challenging out of
loose ball. It was a loose ball. Wallace and Siakam were both battling for it, and Siakam lost his footing. So they're challenged that OKC guy pushed them. It'll go from being out of bounds OKC ball to being a foul.
Yeah, see, with some of these, I don't know how you feel about the challenges, but some of the stuff that you can and can't challenge to me, I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense.
Unsuccessful challenge. OKC ball. So now you lose a timeout, right?
Oh my God, Ross.
He hit a three. He hit a
Tyrese
three.
Halliburton makes a three.
Game.
I think it's a little bit of time left.
Oh, they are going. Oh my God!
It's not a three though. It was a two. So it's a 1 point game.
I told you that's where he thrived.
This is big.
Hold on, let me see. Here I go.
This is big. Huge shot by Tyrese Halliburton.
He is fluke, man.
Yeah, this is
Oh, they got his pops in
wow.
there. Look, Shaq don't even know what to think.
How much time is left? I'm showing 0.3. That's only a tip. I'm showing 0.3. Huge.
It was great defense too. Yeah, he made it. I told you that's where he thrived, though. I gotta give him his credit.
But my question is though, Ross, why did Shea take a fadeaway?
It was a good shot, though. It was a good shot.
But you don't need to shoot at all.
Yeah, you didn't need to shoot at all. Let him foul you.
Did the shot clock reset or did it not reset? On that Shea. Because I didn't see that. I didn't see if the shot clock reset or not. So maybe he did have to shoot the ball. I have to think that the shot clock was probably at 14 when they got it back.
Rewind it. Let's see.
Yeah, I think the shot clock would have been at 14.
That?
Because if they're saying Siakam never technically quote unquote had possession and he just was out of bounds, then the shot clock would probably be either at 14 or whatever it was at when he went out.
I wonder where it was at. I want to go back. I don't think I can. Wow. So last possession. Let's see. Game over.
No, they still playing a timeout game. Looks like the Pacers wanted to see what they were going to be lined up in. It's got to be something to maybe to Chet, a tip to Chet.
Wow. This don't feel real. This is
you know what's funny? I was talking to a buddy of mine before the game. I'm telling you, I told him, I said, yo, the Pacers might be able to pull this thing out.
The series or the game?
I said that they might win this game one. I still got them losing the series. But I thought that they would, just because game ones, I thought that OKC might have a weird game one. And looking at the way Jalen Williams played, just didn't play well. 17 points on 19 shots. Chet was bad. Still a game they should have won. When you get 5 threes from Lou Dort, you got to try to pull that game out. No good. Game is over. Indiana steals game one.
Wow.
Indiana comes back and steals game one. Let's go, Ross.
So what is it about Halliburton that in these moments he keeps making these shots? Like for me, it's over and over. It's like you know, when you're at the gym, you're like, damn, he made that bullshit. You know, but he'll struggle all game and just at the end of the game, you know, like I literally called it out and it definitely happened. So, you know, like what does this say about Halliburton? Where you rank him as clutch wise?
He's building his reputation right now.
Like, should he have been the most clutch guy? We gave it to Brunson.
Well, he gonna have to do it over the course. Right now he's building that playoff reputation. But we've seen guys have. We've seen, we saw Donovan Mitchell in the bubble. We saw Jamal Murray for like 2 postseasons, right? So we've seen some guys recently have those to where, like, man, it's like they're not missing, and he's locked in right now at the end of these games. He's super locked in. He didn't play well. He was, what was he? Halliburton, 14 points, 6 of 13, 2 for 7 for 3, 6 assists, 10 rebounds. But when they needed it most, hit the big shot. And here we go. Now, if you're OKC, everybody on the planet had you winning this series. People were saying 5 games, maybe 6. Now you come out, you drop game 1. How good of a team are you now? We're going to see a lot about OKC. I think OKC blows them out in game 2, though. I think it's a blowout in game 2.
Yeah, I think Jalen Williams, Chet, these young guys, I trust Shea. Shea did what Shea gonna do. And he did, even though he got 30-some points
on 30 shots.
That's what I was gonna say. He is
a lot of shots.
So I think them being kind of young, fast team, they gotta get up. And that's Indiana's playing style, but I like Jalen Williams when he's attacking the paint. I like Chet when I saw him beating Rudy Gobert up and down the court last series, rim running, blocking and going catching balls off the rim the next time down possession. So like I think they got to get up and down and really rather than everybody watching Shea kick it out and shoot a 3. I didn't like at the end of the game throughout that comeback. It looked a lot similar to Boston and all these other games, New York, with them same comebacks. You playing around, you got one guy dribbling, he kicking it out for a 3, you shooting a bad shot every time. Like, for Shea to be a free throw guy, like I would have liked to see him.
How many free throws did he get? Let me take a look. SG, how many free throws he get tonight? 8 free throws, 7 to 8 from the free throw line. So that's like that's a basic superstar game.
But how many Jalen Williams shot?
Free throws, he was 4 for 4.
4 for 4. See, he should be getting 8. I mean, Chet got.
He was 2 for 2.
2 for 2. He should be getting about 5, 6 free throws. So they not being aggressive. They shooting 3s, 7. Yeah. So you look at Indiana. Indiana really, they got Turner and Siakam to protect the rim, but Thomas Bryant, he's not really a rim protector.
Well, Bryant played good. He played well today again, Ross. Bryant today was 8 points. I'm sorry, he played 8 minutes. He had 5 points, but he had another big 3, 1 for 1 from 3. He came in. He only giving you 8 minutes, giving you 5 points in 8 minutes.
No, I'm gonna tell you who saved Indiana today was Nembhard and Toppin.
Yeah,
Obi came in 20 minutes, 17 points.
Yeah, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He was a plus 13 for the game.
And Nembhard gave you what?
Nembhard was 14 points. Didn't really shoot it well though. 4 for 11. Hit a big one though, obviously. Down the stretch. 4 for 11. 2 for 6 from 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if you're OKC, you got to be trying to lost this game. They were up 15 points midway through the fourth quarter, and they lose. That's a game at home in the conference finals when the MVP of the league is your point guard. You got to pull out a 15-point lead. I'm sorry. You got to pull that out. You got to control that game, and you got to get that game to the finish line. Even if they come back and you only end up winning by 1 or 2, you got to get that game to the finish line and then talk about how we screwed it up. But you got to get to the finish line. For them not to be able to get to the finish line, we might be in for a dogfight. I think we all might have counted Indiana out a little too early, Ross.
Yeah. My boy World texted me right now. He's saying he told me. Yeah, my boy World did call this out. But yeah, man, shout out Indiana. I think they're just on this like Cinderella run right now. And you got Halliburton, who's just he winning the whole everybody over right now. You know, you say what you want. He continued doing this. You know, where do you put him as on the point guard list now?
So obviously SGA is number one, right? He's the reigning
Best point
MVP.
guard in the league.
Yeah, he's number one. I'm not a big Luka guy, but I think people would probably take Luka.
Luka too.
Luka too.
This is where it get tricky.
Yeah, I'm trying to see because you got guys like Kyrie. I mean, is Steph still a point guard? I don't know. He's older.
Steph 3. Yes.
Steph for 3. Okay, so we'll put Steph 3.
So for the rest, like where do you rank Tyrese Halliburton? Where do you rank the rest? Like these are the, you know, he really stepping up.
I gotta put him over De'Aaron Fox. I love De'Aaron Fox, but I gotta have
him over Brunson.
That's tough. That's tough. I think for right now in the moment, because his team just beat Brunson's team. Yes, I think had you asked me this question a couple of weeks ago, I probably would have took Brunson ahead of him.
I think we want to say Kyrie, but you know what I'm saying.
He's just getting a little older. He's just getting older.
Yeah, old. But you look, Halliburton's really like in that top 5. You know.
Yeah, he's right around it. He's right around that. I'm trying to think anybody. I'm trying to think of somebody I can put in front of him to push him out of the top 5, like definitively. You know what I'm saying? Definitively.
James Harden.
I mean, again, a guy like a James Harden, I know he plays the point, but you know, I never really considered him really a full-time point guard. So I'm with you. I mean, maybe Tyrese is right now. I mean, look, he was on the Olympic team. He's been an all-star, so it's not like we're saying something crazy. I know this is world in here. There's got to be world in here in the chat.
There got to be world. Hey, now shout out world. I will say he said OKC gives up a lot of open threes, and he said if you just hit them, you can stay in. And world was right about that. I give him that. OKC kind of dares you to just shoot well. You know, they play good on ball, but they do give up some threes. So we saw Neesmith hit a tough one. Obi came in hitting. Highly considered a superstar yet. That's what we was just talking about, Chris. Where do you put him at on your top 5? Go ahead and write in where you put Hallie in your top 5 point guards in the league.
You know, Nick Wright has kind of started this little superstar thing, and he made it a thing to go with 12 guys. We talked about it a week or so ago. From the classic sense of being a superstar, I wouldn't consider Halliburton a superstar at this point. But it's a lot of guys I think on his list that I wouldn't necessarily consider quote unquote superstars that Nick Wright had in there. I think I know where he's going with those guys, what he's saying, but I think at any given time in the NBA, it's only 3 to 5 real superstars, in my opinion. Like at any time in any basketball era, it's only 3 to 5 superstars that I would consider just like, because you got to think about it. Can we talk about the Hall of Fame, right? It's a lot of guys that are Hall of Famers, but inside that Hall of Fame is, you know what I'm saying? Like there is no different room to put you in, but there is difference, right? So like,
yeah, we talk like the Rudy Goberts and the rest of the guys. yeah.
But you know what I mean, though, right? Like, when we talk about like true superstars, you say, you know, from what they've done in their career, you got LeBron, you got Steph, right? You got like Joker, right? I would say LeBron, Steph, KD, Joker, and Giannis. I would say those guys right now are definitively the 5 superstars of the NBA. Because everybody else, I think if you put them in a room with them, it's like, yeah, they all stars like them, but they ain't them. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a difference. So I know it's a bit unfair. I think Halliburton's really good, though. And what he's doing right now, if they can pull this off, Ross, we're going to have a whole separate conversation if they can pull this shit off, though.
Yeah, you're right now. Cause I still kind of don't believe it can happen, but I didn't have them this first game.
I always thought though that the game one is the one that they could potentially win because I think
Like
now that
game one is the one that I think game one is always, well, hold on. Because I was gonna say game one is the one where it really don't, I'm not to say it don't matter because all the games are important because there's only 4. But game one is the one where like you really can't gauge. I've seen teams look bad game one and turn around and
yeah,
win 4 in a row. But we did see in the last run, well, I think kind of their whole run going back to Cleveland, Indiana has a way of stealing that game one and kind of like taking the life out of the series a little bit.
yeah,
So now OKC's in the pressure where if Indiana goes up 2-0, these young kids, they get down on themselves.
yeah, yeah. And now you got to, if this is what I love this for SGA though, because this is where the pressure comes in. And again, my favorite quote in the words of the great poet Lupe Fiasco: "If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then here we go. You just lost a game you shouldn't have lost at home, game one of the NBA Finals. What you do now? You the MVP. It's your league. They saying you should be the face of the league now. What you gonna do?"
But let me ask you this. Is Rick Carlisle just schooling these young coaches? I feel like this was another coaching wise. You and I both called it out. No ball movement. SGA shooting the ball 30 times. Guys just standing up. We saw at the end of the game, it was a 3 by Jalen Williams, a missed 3 by Dort. Guys just shooting threes off SGA, dribble. I would like to think as a coach, you should be able to stop the bleeding if you're up 15 halfway through the fourth and a team going to run. I would like to be able to see some sort of half court sets, some sort of offense to be able to get your guys to the line or to be able to get your guys in their spots. What happened to that? What happened to drawing up a play, getting Jalen Williams going downhill and getting them a trip to the line? You know what I'm saying? What happened to, okay, we know how they're guarding Shea. All right, we're going to bring somebody and slip them. Like you would see obvious coaching adjustments. And today's basketball, it's just like we said last show, these stubborn coaches, and it's like, okay, we just going to play one way and just go out there and just shoot more. You know what I'm saying? Get more open shots. Like it's really nothing. Swing. That's the coaching adjustment. Swing.
I'm with you. Everything you said was spot on because I'm thinking about it as you said. Like, you talked about it. I think it was maybe last show. How you would see a coach and say, "Hey, we want to get Jalen Williams. We want him to work in this area. So let's draw something else so we can get him the ball." And no, it's none of that. It's just we're gonna come down. We're gonna run pick and roll with SGA and let him probe. Right? Let him probe.
Try to get to the middle, kick out, and swing till we get an open 3.
Yeah, that's basically all what they do every time down the floor.
Every team in the whole NBA.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing that the Knicks did. It's the same thing the Knicks did with Brunson.
Boston. Yeah. It's every team now.
Yeah.
And Golden State was the one who got everybody shooting these threes, and they the only team that don't do that, which is crazy. Everybody try to model after Golden State, and they're the only team that does not do that.
Because Golden State, and this is what I always loved about the offense that Kerr put in and Steph Curry's genius as a basketball player, is everything is done off movement. Like, it's nothing with them. Like, Steph and Clay, when they were in their heyday, I know Clay's not there no more, but when they were in their heyday as the Splash Brothers with Draymond and Iggy and all that stuff, even before Durant got there, it was never one guy dribbling the ball and doing all this stuff. Now, can Steph put it on the string and get to the cup if he needs to? Yeah. But that was never the offense. It was ball movement. We coming off screens. We backdoor cuts. We got all kind of action going on. That's what made them so difficult to guard is if you are focused on Steph too much, Now you got Iggy backdoor. You know what I'm saying? Or you got.
But I think everybody looked at the number of threes they were taking.
Yes, that's all they looked at though.
And said, okay, we got to shoot more threes. But the way they're getting their threes is different than how I go. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So now they just got guys standing still. You got to have some real standstill shooters if you just gonna play that style. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the Miami Heat team, them guys that was on that Miami Heat team, Ray Allen, Mike Miller, Rashad,
and the thing people don't understand about the threes is that no matter what, right, the averages are going to average themselves out. So if you're a 37% three-point shooter, even if you have a good game today, it's going to get to his average eventually over a 7-game series. You're going to shoot your average. You know what I'm saying?
Which is why it's average. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Lou Dort, next game, you know what I'm saying? He'll probably go 2 for 7. You know.
Correct. They talked about how they said this year he shot a career high from 3. I think he shot like 40% from 3. But through the playoffs, he'd been shooting like 29%. So, it just shooting is going to come and it's going to go. They did play I thought they played some tough defense. Let me take a look at some percentages here. So from 3, the Pacers as a team shot 46%, 18 of 39. OKC shot 36, 11 for 30. From the field, the Pacers shot 47% and OKC shot 40%. So, I mean, they had to come from behind to pull the game off, but they shot almost 10%. They shot 10% better from 3, and they shot 8% better from 2. So they shot better than y'all the whole game. Let me see the turnover situation. OKC they only had 6 turnovers. Wow. And the Pacers had 24 turnovers. So you just won a game in which you had 24 turnovers, and the other team only had 6, and you found a way to win that game. That's incredible.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Because I think it was like 16 or something at halftime they had. Yeah.
Wow. Look at steals, team steals. The Thunder had 14 steals. Pacers only had 1.
And you lost.
Like,
so where did Thunder drop the ball? What was bad?
They shot a bad percentage. They got the only reason they had the lead was because they were getting more shots. So for example, for the game, they the Thunder took 98 shots and the Pacers had 82. So they got up 17 more shots. I'm sorry, 16 more shots than the Pacers did. And I think the Pacers closed that gap a bit, but I think that was it because the free throws are the same. 15 to 21 for the Pacers, 21 to 24 for the Thunder. Like, if you look at the numbers, it's a weird game that they play.
Well, yeah, but it's looking like, from what I see, the Thunder just settled for too many two. Well, and it's crazy we're saying this because we praised them for being the team. Like we talk about being able to shoot mid range.
They missed a lot of chippies. They did.
They shoot too many twos.
But if you go back and go through the game, you're gonna see Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams, he took 19 shots. He only made 6. I promise you, he probably missed 6 to 7 chip shots, like within 7 feet. Let me see if they got the thing on ESPN where they show like the shot chart. See if I can see it.
That's what I'm trying to look at.
Yeah, I would love to see a shot chart because when I saw it, looked like everything that he was shooting was right around the goal, and it was just little chip shots that he was just missing.
Oh yeah, I got it on ESPN. They got it. Yeah. So I'm looking at the shots he missed. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Are they all like near the inside, just like little chip shots, right? Yeah, like
those are missed.
Misses. Now, how many is that right around the rim? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right around the rim? 4?
6.
6?
6 right around in that paint area.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are you got to make 4 out of those 6 at least.
Yeah, those are misses.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah. So they got to improve on the shots that they're getting. These are Chet's misses. Look at Chet's misses. These are the misses by Chet.
same damn thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Missing the chippies.
Yeah, you got to put those in. I mean, and again,
Mhm.
that's what takes the lead from 15 to 25. Is now you hit those couple of those little, those little teardrop floaters, layups.
Well, and that's how you mess around, and yeah, you got 98 shots and you turn the ball over, but
Yeah.
that's essentially a turnover. Easy
Yes.
misses like that are
Yes.
turnover.
Yes.
So it may not go in the stat book, but yeah, those are turnovers, missing those chippies.
Yeah. How many is that? I'm trying to see. Somebody just put up a thing. How many game winners is that for Halliburton this postseason? I'm trying to look it up. I'm trying, on top of my head, I'm thinking it seems like 4 or 5. That's what I was gonna say. It seems like about 4 or 5. He's on a tear, bro. Halliburton's on a tear right now with the game winners. It's you talked about it as we were doing the watch along right there. Once it got to where it was a 1-2 point game, it's Halliburton time. You know what I'm saying? It's Halliburton time. We know what's going to happen. Halliburton ball. He's shooting the ball. Now, we talked about the OKC side. How about the Indiana side now, right? I think they're going to get blown out game 2. But if you're Indiana, if you're Rick Carlisle, you got to come in there in this press conference. I don't want to hear nobody smiling and joking and having fun. As we go into the locker room, I'm showing everybody Kobe's press conference from when they was in the finals against Orlando. And they say, hey, you don't like it. Hey, job's not done. Ain't nothing. Don't come in. Because dudes come in here and get too giddy and too excited. Hey, it's one game. That's all it is. We don't need
Halliburton finna go talk.
I know. He going to be in there so happy. He thinking in his mind already. He already thinking what his speech gonna be, because I'm finna get this Eastern. I didn't get the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, but I'm finna get this Finals MVP.
So, well, also, they in OKC. My boy Halliburton, he love the white girl, so he over there. My boy Halliburton, boy, he finna go be the man tonight. Boy. They had Halliburton jumping out the sprinter with about 6 white girls.
Tell Halliburton, you better watch out. They got what's your boy they had caught up down there? Josh Giddey?
Yeah.
Giddey caught up down there, boy. Better watch yourself.
What my boy Dr. Umar call it, Halliburton bunny hopping. He bunny hopping for sure.
Ooh, if they let these Pacers win these finals, oh my God. Look. There you go. He said job's not finished. But when Halliburton said the game winner, Pacers have beaten the Bucks, the Cavs, and the Knicks. Hilarious light-skinned brothers. Hey, I don't know how he's doing this, dog. Reggie Miller's not dead
right now. He got the
Reggie Miller's not dead, but it's almost as if he's channeling some old Reggie Miller shit. Like, what is happening now?
He did the choke.
He did you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's almost he's at the point now to where when he shoots at the end of these games, you think it's gonna go in. It's got to go in.
Right. He got the soul glow. He got it for sure.
Man, this is gonna be interesting. Who you got game 2? Do you think can the Pacers do it again? I think it's gonna be a blowout. I got OKC in a blowout in game 2.
Man, it's gonna be a lot of pressure on OKC now.
See, this is where my theory, though, that I told you, Ross, could come into effect if they went back to the 2-3-2 format in the finals. Because now you just stole that game 1. Even if you lose game 2 in that 2-3-2, you coming back to Indy for 3 games in a row. We can close this bitch out.
Woo. Yeah, that would be crucial.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think we should go back to 2-3-2 in the finals. But it is what it is. So I think OKC blows them out.
I'm gonna go OKC in the next game. I think it gets a little shaky, but I think Shea probably goes for 40, even better game than tonight. And I think one of his running mates outside of Lou Dort give him a little more.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But I'm telling you, the jury is out on OKC because them boys, they do the little post-game interviews with each other. They all want to be so swaggy. They got the little commercial singing a song. Like Jalen Williams, show up, boy, or he might be in one of them trade packages next year. There's a lot of teams in the KD sweepstakes. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of teams. I'm hearing, boy, KD holding up everybody from figuring out what they're going to do. You know, Jalen Williams, don't get sent to Milwaukee for Giannis.
Damn.
Don't get sent to Milwaukee, my boy.
Ross getting people out of here.
No, think about it, though. I've been saying, is theirs the loot. Like, they should really win this in 5-6 max. If what happens like tonight keeps happening, it's got to fall on somebody. And I think he'll be the scapegoat.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be
Yeah, 6 for 19. Yeah, you definitely the scapegoat.
Yeah, because you up for big money too. You up for big money. You know, we looked at their contract situation. Yep. Like they got a lot of youth. They got a lot of bargains over there. But it's not going. All them guys are kind of like outplaying their situations. So you know, you free up some space and Wiggins to come in and do what you do.
You know what's fun? I'm looking at it right now. Lou Dort was a -3 for the game. Jalen Williams was a -4. SGA, the only one in the starting lineup that was a plus. He was plus. Oh, I take that back. Chet Holmgren was a +4. But the starters, Wallace was a -13.
Yeah,
Wallace.
He had a bad game.
Yeah. So they got to clean that up.
And I think he'll bounce back. I like his mentality. He come in ready.
I just think it's easier to get focused on the road that game because you got two teams, you know, outside of Siakam and who else? Anybody else got any finals experience on either team? I don't think so, right? On either team, nobody else has finals experience. So you got two teams coming in. The finals goes up to a whole nother level, right? You got all the press, everybody's there. You're doing all these interviews and questions. I just think it's easier to lock in when you're the road team because you're on the road anyway, but you're the home team. People hitting you up, want to come to the game. You know how it go, right? So that's why I said like that game 1 was the game I thought Indiana could win. They won it, and this is gonna get fun. I want to play something real quick for you, though, Ross, before we get up out of here because there's a big game. I know NBA Finals tomorrow, but there is a big game tomorrow. That at first I was very interested in watching. And just for the record, game 2 is going to be on Sunday? Yeah, game 2 was on Sunday. So that's the other part of this. You get a long time now to sit and think about this.
Mm-hmm.
You played on Thursday. You don't play again till Sunday. Halliburton might OD if he go out, boy. But there was a basketball. Boy, he got Friday and Saturday.
And they said in Oklahoma, that's what I'm saying, boy. Halliburton finna have a line outside the hotel room.
Coming off the game winner.
That boy pulled up by 6 of them.
Hopped out smooth. Okay, no, but there was a game I was gonna watch tomorrow. This one-on-one game with Mike Beasley and Lance Stevenson. I was really looking. I was like, man, that's gonna be fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even. I hate one-on-one basketball. I hate seeing guys at the gym play ones all the time. But I'm like, you know what? The entertainment value. I'm gonna watch it. They've been talking trash, doing the stuff.
No, but it's good for the essence because you say you hate to see it, but let's be honest. These kids, they like this is going back to park days. You know what I'm saying? Check up. You know what I'm saying? Lance Stevenson and Mike Beasley, they've been doing that little chirping. You know, you throw two names out there, check up. I like how Pat Bev and them was doing it. You had Lou Williams and them talk about it, all them guys. Like, this is what all the want to be friends and really don't want to play too hard and laughing when the other dudes score. One thing you know about this one, this game, boy, you better have a referee out there because Lance ain't backing down and neither is Mike Beasley. And it's good for basketball.
You're gonna need more than a ref because the way Beasley talking, you might, I'm not gonna watch it anymore because I heard the way Beasley talking and it made me uncomfortable.
I gotta tell you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Fuck is you gonna do? Sweep through left, nigga. If you stop it, nigga, I'm gonna spin, nigga. If you stop it, I'm gonna step back. If you stop it, I'm gonna go the other way, nigga. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna talk to you, nigga. I'm gonna teach you why I'm sexing you the fuck up, nigga. This ain't all right. The fuck is you? This consensual, nigga. I want the people to know that. Make sure you get a bigger shirt, cause you be in that motherfucker.
I ain't wearing no shirt.
Cool, nigga. Better. Get to them nipples. You hear me?
Hey.
Yeah, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be real sexual, nigga. It's gonna be real sensual, nigga. I'm gonna do it to you, nigga. I'm gonna real do it to you, nigga. You hear me?
What are we talking about?
Homie.
Yeah, what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Don't take it too far, bro. Let me take bro, I ain't never looked at nobody and said that before in my life, not even my lady. So I would never say that in the heart of competition. Like, ooh, you got him there. Like, I'm gonna give it to you. Like, what?
Hold on, he doubled down, Ross. That wasn't even it.
But I'm gonna do it to you real. I'm gonna do it to you real nice and slow. You understand? I'm gonna do it to you sexy. You understand? I'm gonna make them people love you tonight. You understand? For real. I'm gonna make the people love you.
Ready.
I'm gonna have you shaking ass, nigga. I'm gonna make you dance, Lance.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
I'm gonna make you dance, Lance. We gonna get straight to it, nigga. I'm gonna bring my dancing shoes and I'm gonna tap all over that court. You understand? You better. I ain't gonna be shaking ass.
No. Nobody in the world ever did that.
Hello, everybody. Nobody at your service.
Yeah, they got to get that boy some help.
Who you got?
I'm not watching the game, Lord.
Yeah,
I'm
but
cool
who would you take in that matchup, though?
In one-on-one matchups when it's close, I always take the guy who's physically bigger. Pause. And so yeah. So I mean, you know, I think both of them one-on-one got great game, but you know how this is gonna go. This is gonna get extra physical, right? It's gonna be a lot of that they're gonna let go, which is fine, but that just favors the larger human being. Like, this is why I hate one-on-one so much. And I think I told you this story before on the show. I don't know how true it is, but the rumor that I had always heard was that coming out of the draft, the Heat was like conflicted between Caron Butler and TJ Ford. And like, we don't know. Why don't y'all play one-on-one? We brought them both and play one-on-one. Well, who the fuck you think is going to win the game of one-on-one? Caron Butler's 6'7"? Like, what? TJ's 6 foot with his tennis shoes on? I mean, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have a chance. So, yeah. But these two guys are
even. Think they made the right decision?
Well, first of all, what the hell was the decision to make? Like, do you need a point guard or do you need a small forward? Like, it's a stupid ass. Like, I don't know who was running the Heat at that. I guess it was still Pat Riley. I don't know what they was doing. But yeah, they got a guy named Tough Juice. I think he works better for Heat culture. That's just what I think. But Lance Stevenson, he gonna do his thing. He gonna clown.
I think people got Lance messed up. Lance definitely is built for that one-on-one. Lance got a bag.
New York dude.
Right. And Lance ain't backing down. And Lance gonna play D. That's one thing. That's one thing.
He might want him to play some D, but yeah, Beasley talking crazy.
Yeah, Lance was guarding LeBron, Miami LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
He was blowing in his ear too, you know. So maybe these niggas is match made in heaven.
Well, I think Lance got caught up in the antics, but like Lance really was a ball. Like Paul George, I think you know, maybe him and Lance shouldn't have been together. Like, I think he kind of held Lance back a little bit, but Lance definitely was he was like that when he was in Indiana for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And when he got with the Lakers, it was a little too, they got the highlight tapes. So hey, he was all Showtime. Like,
what are you doing, nigga?
He used to throw the ball and turn around and spin and stuff. He was all Showtime Lakers. Like, nigga said, it's Hollywood. I'm going to show y'all Hollywood.
I'm gonna go one more time. I got to play. This is so. I'm going to play one more time. This is my last. It's so disturbing from this guy. Bees, I'm a Beasley fan.
NFL ad too, man.
Oh, yeah, I got you. You from the okay?
I tell you what I'm gonna do to you. Sweep through left, nigga. If you stop it, nigga, I'm gonna spin, nigga. If you stop it, I'm gonna step back. If you stop it, I'm gonna go the other way, nigga. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna talk to you, nigga. I'm gonna teach you why I'm sexing you the fuck up, nigga. This ain't
all right.
The fuck is you? This consensual, nigga. I want the people to know that. Make sure you get a bigger shirt, cause I'm gonna be in that motherfucker.
I ain't wearing no shirt.
Cool, nigga. Better. Get to them nipples. You hear me? Yeah, it's gonna be real.
Hey, that nigga need to be on trial with Diddy, man. Get this nigga out of here.
Hey, Lance said, hey.
Get this man out of here, dog. That nigga said, I ain't gonna be wearing no shirt.
I'm gonna get to them nipples. What's crazy is I got a homie that's like that. Like, some dudes get so crazy that they be trying to get at you so crazy, they'll say whatever. You gotta be like, hey, bro, you taking it too far. Like, I know you're trying to go viral right now, but this, like, your kid's gonna see this, my boy.
Yeah, dude, don't tell that man you gonna get to them nipples, nigga. That's insane. What you got? Let's go NFL. What we talking?
Can we show the people the new NFL ad that was released? That got the people in shambles right now.
Oh, I haven't seen it. This will be news for me.
I sent it to you yesterday.
Did you?
On Twitter.
I didn't see it.
I sent it to you in text. Look at our text.
Let me see. I totally missed it then.
You got it?
Hold on, I think I got it.
We gotta show the people, man. We got the NFL players ready to protest right now.
On the LGBTQ joint?
Yeah, can't we just show the people?
Okay. I have seen that. Hold on.
Pride Month. I just want to know what you think about your boy. Okay. So I didn't send the attached tweet. So Dez Bryant and a lot of guys real vocal right now.
Let me find it. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got it. Boom. There we go. Football is gay. There you go. There you go. It's everything, dog. It's for everyone. What's the big deal, Ross? It's the shield. What's the big deal with the shield? It's the shield. You on mute? Hold on, you muted. It's the shield, man.
Yeah, I agree with everything they said. We agreeing on here on people's channel. We agree.
It's the shield. It's the shield, dog. Dez Bryant said keep that away from kids, man. That's what he said. Dez Bryant said y'all going too far, dog.
They say the NFL is transgender. Okay. Yeah.
In these situations, the great Kobe Bryant once got into some issues because Kobe used to call people, all kinds of stuff on the court. And he got into some issues in the early Twitter days. And my man Kobe put up one of the greatest. I was like, yo, Kobe don't want no smoke with the community, boy. That nigga Kobe said, he talking about how I love all people and da-da-da-da-da. That nigga said, #colorblind, #genderblind. I said, God damn, my nigga don't see gender. That nigga real out here. Nigga said, hey, dog, I don't want no smoke.
That boy lived in LA for a long time. Rest in peace, Kobe. Yeah, man. Shout out to NFL for trying. I mean, it's crazy that it's crazy that Michael Sam not in the league no more. No team. He
That's your
wasn't
SEC boy.
Colin Kaepernick took a knee and he ain't in the league, but NFL's trying, man. Shout out.
Hey, your boy Dez. Your boy Dez jumped out here. He said, yeah, he out on it. I saw he went in on your boy catching some smoke too. We got to come back next week and talk about it too. Your boy Dave Portnoy out here going crazy.
Oh man, I saw that.
Portnoy out here going crazy.
Hey, Cameron going crazy out here too. You saw Cameron interview.
Cameron, this man here interviewed the Punisher. This nigga's named the Punisher. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he was talking to him like he just a regular New York nigga. He's like, yeah, man, we're gonna take it back to Harlem. He was like, you come on, my nigga.
I was the pussy, nigga. I was like, whoa. Whoa. Yeah, that's a wild combo they having.
Cameron is wild.
Today in the Diddy trial, the word is that the Jane Doe, a lot of people are saying that's 50's baby mom.
That's
the Jane Doe that's testifying.
That's why 50 so bitter over there.
Yeah, that gotta hurt, Fifth, because you talk a lot of stuff about everybody, and your baby mom was one of his little.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you know what he liked to do, Fifth.
Yeah, he was peeing on her.
And yeah, that's crazy, bro. See, yeah, that is enough to make a man crash out. Because even though we ain't together, you with a nigga that do all that, and then you going over there with my son, and I gotta, oh man, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. Hey, man. Shit is wild.
Cold world. It's a cold world out here.
All right, Doc, we be back, man. So when we come back Tuesday, it could be 2-0, it could be 1-1. We'll figure it out. But we back Tuesday. Catch y'all up. NFL season is right around the corner. Just had a signing, so we got to talk about it on Tuesday. We got to talk about yo GOAT, Aaron Rodgers, finally signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers right before camp is set to open. I think it means absolutely zero, but we'll talk about it. This is the year, Ross. This is the year that Mike Tomlin gets fired. Everything is shaping up. Everything is shaping up that they get his ass out of there finally. So, all right, my dude. I'll let you on Tuesday, fam. Y'all tap in with us. Hit the thumbs up button. We definitely appreciate everybody that joined us tonight, man. Subscribe to the channel. We'll holler. Peace, y'all.